Good morning from Victor Harbour.
Yes, yes.
So this morning we've decided that we might do the Victor Harbour horse-drawn tram
across to Granite Island.
So that should be an interesting run. So we're a little bit early, which is great.
Yes,
because
we walked here from the van park.
We did. So we can actually turn the camera around, and this is one of the trams, and I believe they've got looks like three of them.
Three in there. Actually, I think I can see four.
So they're 2-storey. And apparently they've had all their wheels and bearings done so that it makes it very light for the horses to pull. And they also walk the horses on a rubber padding, which makes it better for the horses. So all in all, it's not a bad idea.
Yes, so there's three in there, and then this one.
Yeah, so Robin's actually just spied the
might be able to look around here.
centre. Hang on, we'll see if we can get a better view.
Too much reflection.
Too much reflection. So, yes, so we've got about 3 of these. 4.
Well, 3 in there, 1 here.
Yeah. I hope that's brought that out. So we're going to go and have a look at the horses now before they actually hitch them all up. Okay, so we're now at the horse area.
Stables or holding pens. Yep.
And we've got a couple of the horses here ready to go. So
well, not quite ready, but it's waiting to be harnessed up.
So they're certainly looked after well.
Beautiful. Beautiful horses, and we'll go over there and have a look over here.
There is another one over here. Oh, look at this guy, he's huge.
It's a big one.
Quite a handsome little lad, isn't he?
Little.
He's huge.
He's big.
So the horses are working today.
Yep, they certainly are. He's their biggest horse. His name's Barney.
Huge.
He's 7 years old.
Wow.
He's the one in training, so he's the one we're going to have. Let's hope he doesn't run off with the. He doesn't run off with the tram.
This could be a bad thing, could it? If he's in training.
I know.
Yeah. Oh, we'll see how
He'll
it goes.
be fine. Yeah.
But yeah, it's a bit of an overcast day today, but look, I think all in all, I think it'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be good.
Yeah, all good.
How cool's that? Excellent, we can go. Thank you.
So now we're going on the tram. And we've got a good view from the top here. Well, we're on board now. And horse is doing its job very well.
Good lad.
And scenery there, spectacular. As you can see, we are nearly the only ones on board here, which is not a bad thing.
It's Monday, so
Yeah, it's Monday. Yesterday they were absolutely flat out here, but today it's really good. So we've got all this to ourselves, and it's great. So we'll continue on this journey. He's done a good job.
Good boy.
And we'll turn back. See where we are. There's the cabins. And we're back safe and sound. And Barney did a great job.
Or did he?
No, he didn't.
Well, we're out on the old jetty at the moment.
Yep.
This was the original jetty for the island, for Granite Island, and they've built another brick or
Stone wall.
Stone wall.
So they've made a bit of a cove here, and this is where the ships used to come in. And the reason the horse carriage was done was the horses used to bring the goods from the mainland out to here because it was a better berthing place for the ships.
For the ships, yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going to do a little bit of exploring before we go.
And we were just looking out here.
Yeah, that's right. We were just looking out here, and there was a pod of dolphins
Yes.
swimming across
Yes.
there, which I don't think the GoPro's going to pick
No,
up.
it wouldn't pick up, and looks like they've moved further out now. Yeah, it was a little bit too far anyway, but we could see them, swimming and whatever. Yeah.
All right, so we're
Okay.
going to head back for a cuppa maybe, and then
A walk.
A walk, because there is a little restaurant over there, so we'll go and investigate that. Well, we're sitting here having our morning tea, and then we've got a couple of visitors here.
Who were very, very cheeky.
I think they're getting more of our morning tea than what we are. Anybody know what these birds are? Be very interested. So how cool is that? All right, we're finished our nice cuppa.
Yep.
And now we're going to pay for it. We're going to do the walk. We're going to check out the Granite Rock. So here we go. Yes, so this is the Granite Rock Island, and we're about to do the staircase to heaven.
Look, looks a bit like the Devil's Marbles area.
It does, yeah, it does look a little bit like Devil's Marbles, but not quite.
Not quite. Not quite.
And there's that area where they put the breakwater in.
Yeah.
So we're going to do a little bit of climbing now. Up those stairs, right up the top, into the top.
Ship boat.
Well, we're at the, this is the first platform,
Yeah.
and just looking out to the sea.
And there's that little duck boat thing that does a tour or whatever.
Oh, there's a boat, Robin was saying, it does a tour of the small islands around here, which is quite nice. Alright, we're going to climb these stairs. It actually smells as though they've actually oiled the timber on these stairs just recently.
Yeah.
So it's good to see that it's well maintained. Well, we've made it to the top, or close to it. There's the top there, but the view from up here is outstanding. Just looking at those waves crashing. And then we've got another little outlook here. We'll have a look at that and see what sort of view we get from this angle.
Well, that's pretty impressive with
Oh,
all those
wow.
rocks. Gee,
Yeah, it does look good, doesn't it?
all the way along.
Wow.
And probably that little island there is probably the same.
Yep, and that's the little island. And
Yeah, wow.
wow,
All
on
right.
top of the world.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna
Going.
go right up to the top now
Yeah.
and have a look at the top of Granite Island. Well, here's another bird's eye view from the top of Granite Rock. You can see the bridge we came in on, the horse-drawn tram, which was a good ride actually. And over here is the man-made inlet. That's the old jetty over there, and just below us is the well, it's the coffee shop. So yeah, lovely view from up the top here, that's for sure. So if you're travelling, do the horse-drawn tram, because it's actually run by the council, or most of it's run by the council. So I think a donation, or even just the trip on the tram, is a really good thing to do. At least it keeps the place occupied, and those horses are really well kept. So I would definitely 100% support this.
Also too, just looking here at the
Sorry,
yeah, okay, it's just got that one there, Seal Rock. So there must be, that's probably why the little boat went over there, because probably seals over there.
oh right.
Yeah, well, it's called Seal Rock, so I'm guessing that's it. South Pole is down that way, 3,850 miles. Miles, this one, so that's there. There's quite a few other little islands as well.
Oh, there's Kangaroo Island,
Yeah,
which is 34 kilometres in that direction.
Over there, across land. Yeah.
Kangaroo Island is one of the places we want to actually get to.
Well, we're hoping to, yes.
So we'll probably do a complete video on Kangaroo Island.
Yep.
If we can manage to get over there.
Yep.
So anyway, we're at the top of Granite Rock, and it is absolutely stunning.
Just a sec, I know there's sometimes whales around this time.
There's information on whale watching.
Yeah, someone said you might see them, sort of, where are we?
Well, we did actually see, oops, hang on. We did actually see a pod of dolphins.
Yes, yeah, we saw them down there off the pier, yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty good. There was quite a few of them actually. It wasn't just one or two, it was quite a pod.
Wow, also too, again, something that we humans do. Commercial whaling in the 18th and 19th centuries drastically reduced southern right whale numbers in Australia from an estimated 15,000 animals to as few as 300.
Wow.
But they're coming back slowly.
Oh well, hope that whaling stops,
Well,
which it has.
Well, I think some countries still do it. I don't know. Yeah.
Well, as you know, we're at Granite Rock. You cannot leave Granite Rock without seeing the Umbrella Rock, which is right there. And we've also got a little bathing pool here that Robin's demonstrating.
My throne.
So a little baby's bath back in the day, I reckon.
I could twinkle my toes in there if I wanted.
Yeah. So, as I say, the view from here is pretty incredible.
Spectacular.
So a lot of rocks, and actually if I go up here, this part of the rock, and I don't know whether it's just the way the shadows were facing, but that almost looks like a map of Australia. So pretty cool. And here comes our weary traveller. And they have landed. Oh, they know exactly what to do. internal. We're going upstairs. Oops.
Just look around the corner. Or you want to go upstairs and do it?
Oh, I might do it from here. Oops. All hooked up, ready to go. So this is where we say goodbye to Granite Rock in the station, and where we had our coffee. And well, this morning we're going to do something a little bit more interesting. Well, is it?
As interesting.
As interesting
different,
as
yes.
we can possibly get it.
Yep.
We're standing on the station here at Victor Harbour,
Yeah.
and we're going to go aboard the Cockle Train.
Yep. Which goes from here to Goolwa, and there's 2 stations in between. So it takes about half an hour.
So hopefully we might get some good photos
footage
of the train.
Yeah.
They're not running the steam train
Today, no.
unfortunately. That's running in October.
In the school holiday. Well, did he say October?
I think it was October.
Oh, not even next month's school
Yeah.
holidays.
So
Okay.
we've got a diesel train at the moment. So
And the rail cars, or
and the old rail cars, the old red hens, I think
red hen
they
they call them, yeah.
Yeah. So let's get on board. So here comes the Cockle Train. All going through the gates. Aboard the Cockle Train.
Yeah, sitting there.
We're inside the carriage.
Decided to get the front seat.
Yes, we sort of sprinted up, and the driver will be sitting here, and we can actually look out the window here. So sometimes
hopefully
you've just got to be a little bit quick.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get some good shots.
Or departing the station. just going out of the train. And we're at Goolwa. Well, we're just at the front of the train and we'll just take a little walk down. Not very long.